I don't know what else to say. Like, everything that I've done wrong, I take full blame for, and everything I've done right, I give full credit to my parents and my circumstance and America at the right time for a Russian boy. Like, it just all, like, and what does that all lead to? Deep gratitude. Look at all these things that I had nothing to do with, that I believe are the pillars of my happiness and joy. How do you not lead with gratitude? So when people are mad at me, 90% of it is, in our industry, 99% of it's crystal clear to why they would say it. It's affecting their personal finances. Like, of course, if Garyvee goes and does an A&A and is curse-lating, like that TV commercials are overpriced and your entire agency buys or makes TV commercials, and I'm abrasive, like I'm in my Chris Rock macho man, like, if I'm sitting there and I'm that person, of course this is not gonna land. Who does he think he is? He's got no clue, naive, like, I get it, whatever. I don't like him. What I'm incredibly proud of is many people who've publicly and privately razzed me, when I get to actually know them and spend an hour with them, we have an incredible, joyful relationship going forward, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of who I am because I think it's an indication of my parenting. And I'm empathetic when people don't like me because I have strong convictions, and I think the industry is underperforming for what I deeply believe that the majority of agencies are too expensive to the clients for what they're providing. I believe that to be true. I don't think that anybody's bad. I don't think these are bad people. I don't think they're not smart. I actually think some of them are incredibly smart at the tippy tops to why they're doing it. But yeah, that's my belief system. I don't know how not to articulate it. But yeah, and then imposter syndrome, like, in reverse, I don't believe my own hype. I don't think I'm special. When some people are like, you're a scam artist, and other people are, you're the GOAT. I don't believe either because neither are true, and I just stay in my lane and do my thing and try to do the best I can. And Michael, look, this is an important moment for me. Like, an interview like this is completely predicated on being right. Right? I don't get invited to this interview if I haven't been right for the last 20 years. So whether I try to defend myself or I succumb to people's negativity or positivity, it's completely irrelevant. The receipts are gonna speak for themselves. The receipts are gonna speak. So either I'm right or I'm wrong. And so I can live with that, and I try not to be wrong, which is why I do things that are controversial. You think the NFT land liked me when I was in the height of the height last summer, saying 99% are going to zero? I got bombarded by people like, yo, what are you, like, you're supposed to be the biggest advocate. I am the biggest advocate, but I'm not an advocate for a JPEG that has no utility, and it's not a JPEG because that's the internet, an image. I'm not for a collectible that has no affinity yet being worth $50,000. I'm for a Spider-Man rare thing that's done work for 50 years be worth 50. I understand 16 to 60,000 people want it. So I will speak whatever I believe and let the receipts fall where they may. I'm not worried about somebody's opinion about me when it's completely predicated on their own self-interest.
Okay, first, success has to be redefined in our culture, bro. Like, success needs to be happiness, not how many, zeros are in the bank account or how many followers one has. So on some real shit, being as young of a man as you are, knowing that you're gonna live 4 or 5 more lives, you need to seriously, in its own self, really think, especially when you're coming from hip hop culture, looking at your backdrop, so much of success is in what you got, what you're wearing, who you with, how much you drop, how much you spent. Like, please, my man, let's use the serendipity of this moment together to start right now. Just like your family pounded from the get, which is hard to get out. Stuff that's established in the beginning is hard to get out. But right from this moment, please use this and watch this video over again. Success needs to be, are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Comma, you need to really go into this place, a quiet place, like this cave inside your own head where you need to be like, on some real shit, yo, fuck my grandma, fuck mom, fuck dad, fuck my grandfather, fuck my uncle, you need to go into this place because every piece of value that they have over you is gonna always then go back to that place where you don't think you're shit.
Yeah.
On some real shit. Now, that doesn't mean you have to never talk to them again and fuck them.
Yeah.
You just can't value their opinion.
Opinions so fucking much.
You need to shit on their opinion.
Yes.
And by the way, for you and everybody else, people have to look at where that opinion comes from. I have a friend who like really had issues with his mom growing up, and his mom was a wreck. And finally I looked at him like, this is when I was like 16. I was like, bro, your mom's a fucking loser. Why are you listening to her?
Yeah.
You don't get to choose who your family is, but like, which then leads to you don't get to choose who's fucking putting shit into your dome. But the reality is, fuck, like, to your point, if you've already, quote unquote, won more than they said, then now the whole rest of this game, the next 100 years is gravy.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to put positivity in your ears. All those posters behind you, right?
Yes.
Why are they icons? Why are they sitting on your fucking wall? Because they put out stories and people put that shit in their ears, and that took them to a different place. They resonated with it. It was positivity, right?
Yeah.
And so, sometimes it seemed rugged, but it was optimism. I can get out, right? And so what you need to do now is, at all costs, this is for you and everybody else, spend 100% of your time putting practical positivity, not some bullshit. Like, if you dream, not some hippie shit.
Yeah.
Practical positivity into your fucking ear, and limit that poison. Cut poison out of your life.
Yeah.
You ever see Bronx? I think it's Bronx Tale, where like the kid like sees a kid that he lent $20 to, and he still owes him $20, and he starts like chasing him, and the gangster grabs him and says, "Yo, you got off cheap. Any manager, any friend or girl that just hung out with you because you had some money, like all that thing, you could cut. You're in control. You cut them out. I'm never mad when people try to floss off me or gloss off me. You know why? I'm in control. At this point, and even from the get, I'm hard to trick. But B, if somebody got me because I didn't even give a shit if they tricked me, I can cut them. I'm the fucking energy.
Yeah.
Bro, this is a positive versus negative, yes versus no,
Yeah.
good versus bad fucking world. Fucking lean into good and fucking cut bad out 24/7, 365, period.
I feel what you're saying. I fuck with that. Yeah.
And go back to your life in your mind the last 7 or 8 years and think about what was bringing you good vibes. And like, I keep telling so many people, I'm like, find that kid in high school that you now think is a nerd because they're not as cool, but they were your fucking homie in junior high, but you think you're a little something, you're trying to be popular, you can't be friends with them, and fucking go back to that person and be friends again, because that's positive energy instead of the fucking negative energy of somebody you're looking up to.